This man is hugging his wife and kissing his mother-in-law. That's what you heard. She doesn't suspect anything and is leaving, asking her lover to take good care of her mother. She says he will and says goodbye to her. And then he kisses his mother-in-law again, as if this is a normal thing to do. Notice that he doesn't even close the door. He starts to take off her clothes and she makes it clear that she was very eager to be with him. He says that he also missed her a lot, and at this moment we notice that the poor betrayed woman was about to get into the car, when she realized that she forgot her keys inside the house. She then decides to go back for them, and the couple goes towards the sofa, without any shame of being caught. During the making out, the woman accidentally kicks the key. Meanwhile, the betrayed woman opens the gate and then the door. When she enters the living room, her husband and his hand are sitting on the sofa. She gets suspicious and asks if everything is okay. The husband asks what she is doing there and she explains that as soon as she went to get into the car, she realized that she had forgotten her key, so she went back to look for it. She picks up the key on the floor and says goodbye again. Before she goes, the mother asks if everything is okay and the daughter says yes, but questions why her mother's hair looks messier now. The mother makes up an excuse, which doesn't seem to have convinced her daughter, but she says nothing. But there was something she couldn't help but notice, a bra in the middle of the room. The mother explains that it probably must have fallen out of her purse, and the husband offers to put it away. The wife finds it strange and says that this would not be appropriate, saying that she will do it herself. As soon as the woman leaves the room, the two are clearly embarrassed. But the mother-in-law is angry because, according to her, her daughter almost caught them. Her son-in-law, on the other hand, assures her that the woman is silly and didn't notice anything. Then they kiss again, but at that moment, the daughter calls her mother, saying that she couldn't find her purse. The two get scared and the mother-in-law says that the daughter is very annoying and won't give them both a moment's peace. The man agrees, but says that she has to be patient, because he can't just dump her, since she is the one who works and supports him and the house. The mother-in-law says that this won't be a problem, since she has much more money than her daughter, and with her, he will never go hungry for anything. The man likes what has happened and his wife returns to the room at this point, indignant, saying that she really hasn't found her suitcase. The mother says that the suitcase must be upstairs then, but that she doesn't need to worry, because she will take care of it herself. The man stands up and says that if his mother-in-law needs any help, he will be at her disposal and that she had better go before she is late. Even though she looks a little upset, she agrees and they say goodbye again. She leaves and he goes back to the sofa, to catch up with his mother-in-law again. What do you think about this situation? We want to know what you think. Leave it in the comments. And if you have watched this far, don't forget to like it and share it with your family and friends. When the woman, she tells herself that something is not right. Meanwhile, on the inside, her mother and her husband love each other madly. The betrayed woman decides to look out the window and discovers the whole truth. She can hardly believe it. To be betrayed by her husband and her mother, at the same time, with each other. One never expects this. She takes a deep breath, grabs her cell phone and decides to call her mother. The mother answers and the daughter wants to know if she can ask her a question. The mother says yes, while the daughter's husband rubs his hand on her thigh. The daughter asks if the mother loves her and the mother says she does, that she would do anything for her. The daughter asks if she is sure and the mother says yes. The daughter says that was it and the mother says that she and her husband will be waiting for her to come home. They say goodbye and hang up the phone. "Gee, what a boring girl," says the mother-in-law to her son-in-law, kissing him again. Later, the two traitors are sitting at the table, waiting for the poor girl to return. The mother-in-law is once again upset, because she would like the boy to leave his daughter to be with her, and he explains that he will do so soon. Then they begin to cuddle, but are startled by a noise at the door. She comes in, making them uncomfortable. The man says that they have been missing her and looking forward to her arrival. She says she needs to have a serious talk with them, which causes tension. She begins by thanking her mother for the amazing woman she is and for everything she has ever done for her, especially after her father passed away. According to her, she wouldn't know what would become of her if it weren't for her mother. The mother is very embarrassed to hear this and says that she loves her daughter very much, that she is very special to her. Next, the woman addresses her husband, saying that she admires him very much for being such a loving and caring man. He says he loves her very much and the woman says she trusts him blindly. He thanks her and says that she is the most beautiful woman he has ever met in his life. The woman then asks if they are ready for the third piece of news she has to give. They look at each other confused and she takes a pregnancy test from her pocket, saying that she is pregnant. The mother asks if she is sure and the man stutters, not knowing what to say. The woman reaffirms the information and asks if they are not happy like she is. The man gets up and hugs her, saying that he is certainly happy. The mother congratulates her, looking disgusted, and the woman says that she will now give them one final surprise and leaves. The mother-in-law gets up and indignantly asks her son-in-law how this happened if he swore that he was no longer sleeping with her. He says he doesn't know how this happened and his mother-in-law gets angry, because she says she will be without him and will have a grandson instead. He asks her to calm down, but she wants to know how their situation will turn out, because according to her, he belongs to her. He asks her to take a deep breath, because they will work it out, and kisses her. At this moment, the woman returns, bringing with her a man. The husband asks who that is, and the woman says that he is her lover and the father of the baby. The mother is shocked and the man can hardly believe it. The mother-in-law tells her son-in-law that she had warned him and the daughter confirms that he should have listened. He gets indignant and asks how she had the nerve to betray him and the supposed lover is the one who answers, saying that knowing him, he understands why. The man gets stressed and wants to fight with the lover, but the lover has no interest in fighting. Filled with rage and seeking revenge, the husband pulls out his mother-in-law and kisses her, after saying that if she wanted to destroy the family, he had already done it a long time ago. The daughter laughs and the mother says she can explain. The woman says she doesn't need to explain anything and the man says he should throw her out of the house. The woman says he would never do that, after all it is her house and that man next to her was a lawyer. The man is shocked and the woman explains that she had found out about their affair and that she was not pregnant at all. The mother starts to apologize, but the daughter says she doesn't want to hear it. The man, in turn, says that he made up that he was with her mother to cause jealousy, but that it wasn't true. She says he doesn't have to lie anymore and the lawyer agrees. He gets stressed and the woman says that she has proof of her adultery with her mother, so he needs to leave her house immediately and if he doesn't, her lawyer will sue them both. The mother questions her saying that she can't do that, but the lawyer backs her up, saying that not only can she, but she will if the two continue to disrespect her. The woman asks what he will prefer and her mother takes his hand, so they leave the house, together. The lawyer says that everything will be fine and that she can count on him for anything she needs. Outside, the son-in-law tells his mother-in-law that everything will be fine and she will certainly not let him be in need and she says that he will certainly be much better off with her. Giving yourself love and positive affirmations can go a long way. Often, overthinking and intrusive thoughts can lead to negative self-talk and pessimism, which can further hurt your mental state. It is especially important that you give yourself love and positive affirmations. While it can feel awkward to start saying these things to yourself, it can go a long way in helping you recover and regulate your emotions. Going through all the hypotheticals and wondering what if at every thought can make it hard to let go. It can also be difficult to stop overthinking about someone or something that's caused deep hurt, but there is nothing that can be done to change what has happened and may lead to disordered thinking. Learning how to practice thought stopping can be especially helpful in mitigating thought spirals about infidelity.